Want a cute and unique way to elevate your design? How about a record? Let me show you how in Canva. So the first thing for this design I'm going to look for is I'm going to go into elements and I'm going to search record. And I am going to go through and I am going to look into photos because I want one that's a photo and I want to look for one that's got more detail in it, like the lines and all. So let's scroll down and see. So I use this one right here. Let's see if it has a title. It just has record. But I use this one right here because as you can see there's a lot of lines and stuff in there. I want to, let me see how you say that word. I want to elevate those lines. Y'all might have to help me out in the comments on that one. I'm getting old. My brains are getting a little fuzzy. So what I'm going to do is go to the edit button. I'm going to go into adjust. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to take the sharpness up and the clarity up. As you can see, those lines are coming more into play when I do that. So that's what I want to do. Step one, done. Now to step two, I'm going to go to elements. I'm going to X the record out and I'm going to scroll down to my frames. What I want to do is I want to get a circle frame. I want to put a little bit of a border on it. So I'm going to get the 3 lines at the top and just add a teeny bit of a border to it. Not much. So you can just see a teeny bit. You might want to go thicker, lighter. That's going to be up to you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that and I'm going to go all the way to the edge of my record. So now that I have my frame in place over top of my record, what I want to do now is go in and get a photo. So you can upload one, pull one out of elements. I am just going to pull one out of elements. Let's see what photos we have here. I'm going to get this one right here. So looks like I got a good one. And now what I've got here, I am going to go and I'm going to click on this. You go here and move it to back. I like my positions tabs, playing in my layers. I'm going to move that behind. Now you see my record on top. I have not removed the background yet. So what I want to do is remove the background on my record. Now what I want to do is go up to the transparency tab and turn that transparency down so you start seeing the picture come through. Now you're going to go about halfway. You don't want to go too much so you lose the album, but you want to go enough where that picture starts shining through. So now you have that, but now we have the problem of the center. How we're going to fix that? We're going to go into elements. I'm going to scroll down to my shapes. I am going to grab a circle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that circle and I'm going to cover that center piece right here. Like so. And I want to make sure that it fits over top. And then you're going to make it whatever color you want to. So I'm just going to go in here and pull out a gradient that I've already made. That, which is this one. Add a gradient. I always move that way so I can duplicate the color and put that in the center. So I can do that. And then I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this and I am going to use this one and I make my center. So I want to make that my center hole. What I want that to do, oops, I am moving the wrong thing here. I'm going to grab that and center that up. But as you can see right here, I'm going to take the stroke, the border, and just put it at 1. 1, enter, just to have a little bit. And I'm going to change that gradient a little bit so it'll pop more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that gradient. I'm going to hit that plus button. I'm going to add another white in there. So now that looks like a hole in the center with a little bit of a shadow. And there you go. You have your album. Now you can change the color in here to anything you want to. I can go in here and pull one of these other gradients out. Let's say I want this color. I like purple. But you can do any color you want to. Just make sure that's in there is covered well. And there you go. You have that. And you can play around. You can do solid color. You can do whatever color you want to. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to go and get your text. So I'm just going to put something in here like this. Move it just for ease. Make that black. Put that down at the bottom. Because that looks like that would be cool as a song title. And then grab some text. I'm going to grab this one, turn it up, turn it black, ungroup. And I'm just doing this for ease, just to make it faster, to show you guys. And then you're just going to put in, so that would be like a song title, or whatever you want to put in there as your album. And then you're going to take that, once it's done, group it all together. And then you can go make something else, like a image, like let's see, a little picture you can put on the wall. So what I would do there is let's see, what did I grab that I would use to do that? What did I grab to use? This one right here. So I would ungroup this. I would make, if it's a song or a poem, I'd take the italics off, change that to black, size it up how I want it, and then I would put whatever the poem is here. I don't know a lot of text. We'll just put da 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 da. And then if you want to do a song, it might be a line out of a song or a couple lines out of the song you want to put there. And then what else you could do, you could go into elements, grab a square, take this, make you a border, just a hair of a border. You do the interior color, or you could just leave it and hit the transparent and just go like this. And then you have something like this that you can put in a frame and look really cute. If you want a shadow, you can download this part right here, the record, bring it back in. Let's see, I have some that, of course, I played with earlier and made. So let me go into my uploads, grab one of those. We'll grab this one. All right, so I brought that back in. The background is, remove the background, and then you can go into edit, shadows, drop. So you can download it as a PNG, remove the background, and that'll give you a shadow. The other thing you can do, if you have this and you don't want to do that, you can go into elements, put shadow, circle. Let's do circle shadow. And then find a circle shadow, like something like this or one of this. We'll just go with the whole one right here. And then you're going to go grab it. Make sure it fits around. And then you go in position and make sure it's behind there. And now once you've made one of these, you can just go ahead. I'm going to move this out the way real quick and duplicate the page. What we want to do is we're going to go into position. We're going to move this to the top for the second. We're going to ungroup these. And what you want to do now is take your frame, move it to the top. And then what you can do is go ahead and let's grab a photo. You can put that in here. Go back into position and move it behind your album. And there you go. You have a new album. You can go and change your text. Let's put like this there and change these to white so you can see them. And that's how easy. You got a brand new one and you can change that to whatever. Hello. And whatever you want there. And you can change those out. And if you want to go here, we can go here and make it a cool background color that matches. And ta-da, you just made yourself a little template that you can just duplicate and change all around and keep doing what you're doing. And you can make tons of these if you want to. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Michelle, if you didn't know, thank you for stopping by. I hope you like this tutorial, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.